Welcome back to the Easy Method. Today we are doing this amazingly cute message board. So I got everything, just about everything from the dollar store. First, I'm starting with these dollar store like wooden plaques, wooden boards. There's probably a pack of 8 that you get for $1, and I'm using, I think, 5 here, 5 going down. So I wanted this to be the base board, the base for my message board. So I simply used popsicle sticks that I got from the dollar store, and I glued it, and I put it on the wood in the back. So this is going to be the back of my message board, and these are just ways to keep the boards together. I did use tape to hold them together, but these boards here, these popsicle sticks will hold it for good. Then I went and I got this cute picture frame that has a galvanized steel middle with a little clip. And then I got those little boxes again that I get from the dollar store, and I use those. That's going to hold my pens and my paper. So I went back to my message board and I made 2 little holes in the very top. That's going to be able to hold my twine at the end to hang it up. Went back to my little boxes and I cut up popsicle sticks. I took the edges off and cut them down to fit across the little boxes to hide the butterflies, because they come with butterflies, hearts, or flowers at the dollar store, these little boxes. So I wanted to cover them up and go with that plank theme that I'm going with the message board. So I took 4 of them and I covered the front portion of each of the boxes like you see here. And then I'm going to wind up painting everything white. So, and you can paint it any color you want. You can actually use like stain. This would look really good with a stain or even a natural wood. So as that was set aside, I went back to my picture frame and simply took off the backing of that, like the holder, and I put it onto the main message board on the top. So that's going to be holding little pieces of paper there, and you'll see when it's done. Then I took my boxes and took some glue and I put it on the back of them, and I pressed it down on the bottom of the message board, because that's going to be holding my pens and my paper, my things like that, that's going to go on the message board itself. So once those are in place, I took some tape and covered up the galvanized steel, and I went over the entire thing with a white chalk paint. Now I did use 2 coats here, and every once in a while I'll add some regular acrylic white paint into my chalk paint, because it doesn't necessarily need a top coat or like a finish coat over it. Chalk paint can be pretty matte and leave finger marks and stuff like that. So I like to add a little bit of acrylic paint in there to avoid having to do a top coat or a clear coat over it. So you go through the entire thing. Now, it might be easier for you to paint everything white beforehand, but because I wasn't exactly sure where everything was going, I just painted everything once it was on there. Then at the end, once it all dried, I went back and I took twine and went from the back through those little holes and tied little knots on it, so that's going to be able to hang my planter in the end. Cut off the edges and it was good to go. I took off the tape. But then I realized, this looks kind of plain. So, oh my God, I found these stickers at the dollar store. This one has like a yellow truck with a black and white awning and flowers on it. It was perfect for the look that I was going for. I don't know how I found this at the dollar store, but they have amazing stuff now. So all I did was I pressed that into the middle. I did use a little bit of glue on there too, because the sticker I was afraid. But that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you like this really cute little message board. Enjoy.